Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining us. This is the pre-show. This isn't the live show. This isn't anything like that. I was just going to do a little show for fun and just to kind of show you guys what's kind of going on in my mind right now. Because Greece is in a lockdown for the next 30 days. So it's going to be a little bit more difficult, I think, to find restaurants that are open that we can go to. But nevertheless, I think we're going to be able to in about a week we should be able to start getting chefs who are working out of their the cat's meowing. That's chefs that are working out of their homes, maybe just to kind of give us some examples of the foods that they would normally cook. But I want to do something called Sounds of Greece. So I've got my cup of water. I have my Nescafe. I'm going to turn it around. So I've got my Nescafe here. So I'm going to put a couple of teaspoons of my Nescafe into this. Now, if you're in Greece, you're going, Bob, what are you doing? Don't worry about it, because there's a lot of Americans out there that can't go to Greece right now, and this is the sort of thing that will remind them of Greece. The whirl as your frappe is starting to kind of come to life. See that? Look at that. Hear that whirl? Remember that? That's what, for me, being in Greece, whenever I hear that, it takes me back to 1987, listening to Alexia at a bar in a at a little baraki, and she comes on the radio. I'm drinking this. I don't know. To me, that's what Greece is really about. Now, here's the part where I cheat, and I learned this at Taste of Greece. So Taste of Greece is in Laguna Niguel, and my son worked there. My son Nicholas, he worked there for a summer a few years ago, and I thought this was the greatest idea. I don't think you can get this in Greece. This is Nescafe, Cafe Mate, so it's like a milk. I pour that in there. This is interesting because the guys from Blood of Zeus, Vlas and Charlie, they forgot this. Vlas, I think it's Vlas's, but he forgot this cup. I've just put some ice in there. I'm going to put a little bit of ice in here. Now I'm going to add a little bit of water. So I'm just going to step over here for a sec. The refrigerator, add a little bit of water. And I thought it was all set, but I forgot the straws. And I'm going to grab me a straw. And grab a straw to here. Okay, George.
Sorry for
what are you doing here?
But
how did you get here?
That's cheating, okay?
You're cheating. Yes, but you loved it when you were here. Remember when you were here?
Yes. Okay.
Yes, you absolutely loved it.
All right. I usually use it when I'm there, but that's a cheat. It's Southern style frappe, Southern Californian style frappe.
It's West Coast Southern Greek people,
okay.
West Coast of California Greek people cafe. But look at that! Look at the foam on that. This tastes so good. Oh my God!
I want to tell you that you reminded me when you discovered frappe back in 1987.
Yes.
We were at Santorini, Santorini, and I just realized that you were having so many frappes. Boy, you had 5 or 6 frappes up to noon, until noon.
I remember you were taking naps. All the Greek people were taking naps. I was drinking frappes. I didn't want to sleep 1 minute. I didn't want to forget 1 minute. I didn't want anything to disappear. So I was
Okay.
listening to Alexia's music yesterday while I was exercising. Well, what I call exercise, the rest of you guys call walking. But I was listening to that music yesterday on
okay.
YouTube, and it brought me back, and it made me want a frappe. Oh no, my alarm went off. I don't know what that means exactly, but just a second. Stay right there. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Because when my alarm goes off, it always means something.
Mhm.
Let's see. Ah,
So, Fotis
you know what it
proposed
means?
something. No.
It means, ouch, bread came out of the oven.
Wow.
Take that. Smells, this reminds me of Greece because I'm doing it. I have feta buried inside. So we're going to have quite a few people over today. And so I know we're going to learn how to make Greek pancakes in a little while, but to me, this was the sounds of Greece. But I got one more sound of Greece. This is a smell of Greece. Okay.
Mhm.
So I'm pretty happy about that. But now I've got some sounds of Greece coming up. And here, I'm going to point the camera. You tell me if you can see the kitchen over here. And
You're good.
this is another sound of Greece. Because you know what this is? For later?
Oh,
This is beef ribs. Now listen to that. Can you hear that?
yes, loud and clear.
These are all sounds of Greece, my friends. I think that might be too loud.
No, it's okay.
Wait, let's see if I can zoom in. That's beef ribs. All right, we'll zoom back out. Put the camera over here somewhere. So, anyways, for me, this was milk and frappe sends you straight to the toilet. Ah, okay, Fortis, thank you.
No, I think
Not
that
if you're
Fotis,
used to milk.
yeah, I think that Fotis is not 100% right.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, because the original recipe for what Fotis is suggesting is cocoa milk and bougatsa in Thessaloniki.
Well,
That's the
hey,
recipe.
listen, I don't want to take up anybody's more time because we do got to
Okay.
get set for the show in a little
All right,
while.
yeah.
And so everybody join us back in 1 hour. We're going to be cooking with Greek people. George is going to teach us how to make Greek
Tiganites.
pancakes.
It's tiganites.
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 Tiganites. Okay. Kalos σας βρήκαμε. Thank you for joining us for this little pre-show, but we'll be back in 1 hour.
All right.